My name is Frank. I'm a singing voice teacher. I help people and singers like you to find their singing voices and take them to the apex of their singing career. Please do well to follow us on social media so platforms are displayed on the screen and also subscribe to YouTube channel for new video notifications. Today I'll be discussing what we call mental practice. Mental practice can also be called mental imagery. What then is mental practice? Mental practice can be defined as the cognitive practice or cognitive rehearsal of a physical skills without movement, without motion. It has to do with you visualizing the actions to improve on the ability to perform the task. Basically, what we do in mental practice, we visualize or we image ourselves going through the actions without performing the actions. Having said that, what are the types of mental practice? Wherein we have what we call kinesthetic mental practice, and we also have what we call the visual mental practice. One, the kinesthetic mental practice has to do with the ability for an individual to visualize the feelings associated with performing the task, while visual mental practice has to do with the ability for the individual to visualize the movement itself. Having said that, having discussed the types of mental practice, what are the gains of mental practice? One, it helps to develop new skills. As a singer, it's vital you understand how to develop new skills. Abraham Lincoln said something. He said, "I don't think much of a man who's no wiser today than he was yesterday." In other words, as an individual, as a singer, you need to be wiser every day. You need to develop new skills. So mental practice helps you to develop new skills. Again, mental practice helps you to master the skills that you have developed. You must master the skills you've developed as a singer, so to say. Again, mental practice again has the ability to rest your voice. As a singer, you need to understand the techniques of resting your voice, because if you overuse your voice will be in peril, and sometimes it will definitely spoil your voice. Again, mental practice, it has the ability to give you boldness. As a singer, you must be bold in whatever thing you're doing. Mental practice gives you confidence. Again, mental practice helps to reduce anxiety, because as a singer you must understand the techniques. So to say, if you have anxiety, there's no way you can sing properly. So mental practice helps you to take away that anxiety you have. Again, it takes away the pressure of you. So mental practice, the gains of mental practice cannot be overstressed. The gain of mental practice cannot be overemphasized, because it has a lot to do. It can better your notes as a singer. Away from singing, mental practice has the ability to set your life at the forefront. Now, what do I mean? It helps you to develop new skills, like I said before, as an individual. Away from singing helps you develop new skills. Again, it helps you to have a good business acumen. Mental practice helps again, we're told from research, it helps to for quick recovery. If you're stroked, for example, as an individual, if you're stroked, for example, as an individual, mental practice helps to recover you from that stroke, so to say. So the gains again from mental practice as an individual, as a human being, cannot be overstressed. So I want to I want to say to you right now that mental practice helps you in every sphere of your life. In every ramification of your life, mental practice, it helps you in every sphere of your life. So please, I'd like you to do mental practice. Now, what are the facts? Okay, do mental practice. What are the facts of mental practice? Fact number one, you must be specific. You must be goal oriented. So with mental practice, the fact number one is this: you must be goal oriented. You must be specific about what you want to do. Fact number two, if you combine mental practice with physical practice, your performance will be at the apex. Fact number three, if you combine mental practice with physical practice, you have what we call a better performance, and you have a less stress physical practice. Lastly, for you to do mental practice, you must have the physical knowledge of the craft you're doing. Yes, you must have a physical knowledge of the craft you're doing. For your mental practice to be effective, you must have a knowledge of the physical crafts you're doing. How do we do mental practice? As an individual, as a singer, I'll narrow it down to singing. How do we mental practice? Mental practice is done like this. Just close your eyes right away. You're watching me now. Close your eyes. I believe you've closed your eyes. Just in your practice room, just take a very deep breath, still closing your eyes. Very deep breath. Breathe in, yes. Breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Just imagine yourself doing the light warm ups. The light warm ups you normally do in your house. Just imagine you're doing the warm ups now. Yes. We have the lead pro. We have the kneeling exercise. Just imagine yourself doing it. And after that, just imagine yourself singing those songs. Imagine yourself singing. Just sing the song you want to sing right now. Yes. Those hard part of the song. Just imagine yourself singing past them and overcoming them. You having a PMA. You're having a PMA. Imagine yourself having a PMA, which means positive mental attitude. Wow. Open your eyes. That was just a process I just led you now to do on your own. I'd like you to do your mental practice in your singing, even away from singing, in your speaking duties. Also do mental practice. See yourself that you can speak very well to people and to a large crowd, and it will be yours. Then you can do it. My friends out there, you've learned mental practice and you've known the gains of mental practice, and it's not new to you. I'd like you to use mental practice in every area of your life, away from singing, your business, in your speaking duties, and every way of your life. Use mental practice because it will help you to go to the apex of your life. Now, I like to close with my favorite quote. Singing is not hard. Nothing is hard in life. The hardest thing in life is the accumulation of many little things that should have been done last month, last week. Thank you very much.